happy day. After we got rained out last night, we're back cutting corn, shelling corn, and it's cold. Yeah, it's very cold. It went from 70 degrees yesterday to like 30 today, and it's terrible.
This is what happens when Emily is too worried about YouTube videos.
I'm cleaning it up though, not you. Not you. I'm owning my mistake. Okay, it is the next day after Avery and I, probably actually more just me, unloaded that corn and made a little bit of a mess. Avery is in the grain cart today, doing a little switcheroo. He's not driving truck today. Mason is, of course, in the combine, and I am in, you guessed it, the scale house. Another busy weekend of harvest. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Name the TV show that's from.
So we're picking corn in a marsh now, and see if you don't get stuck. This is some of our lowest, wettest ground. Yeah, we're having a blast. He's still moving. Yeah, looks like he's getting through it, but not very good. How good's your cart operator?
Well, it's officially happened. It started snowing today. It's only been flurries off and on, so it's fine. Like, we're still combining. Obviously, it's not that bad. It's not the end of the world, although it sometimes feels like it, the first snow. And it's not sticking. Well, I should say, some of the flurries are sticking. But welcome to Wisconsin and harvesting. We should, fingers crossed, knock on wood, have about like a week left, so hopefully there's not much more snow after this, and it's just smooth going, and we can wrap it up. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It's snowing. Icky. That's Greg, the straight truck. Got 5 truck drivers today, so 5 truck drivers, 2 combines, 2 grain carts, putting the hammer down in the snow. So we are not shelling today, obviously, and we came down to where my family is from, and we're taking the baby for the first ranger ride, just for like a little 5-minute, 5 mile per hour around the yard.
Slow and steady.
And also a big shout out to his dad, who's not here, but he watches all these videos. This is my grandma and Avery in front of us, and this is my grandma's farm, and she has not seen it in a long time, so he's taking her for a ride. We're back in my mom's old stomping grounds. I've said before in some videos that, I've said before in some videos, my mom grew up on a dairy farm here in Southwest Wisconsin, and that's like where my start in agriculture came. And so we're back here taking Grandma, she's in the razor with Avery, Grandma for a little ride around the farm so she can see everything again, but I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. That's what we're doing this Sunday instead of shouting. Okay, Avery is taking Mom for a little ripper because she was nervous about my driving, so we're gonna see how this goes for her. At least she's got a seatbelt now.
Nope, you're good.
Have fun! There they go. We're coming back. We'll see her reaction. Free, what do you think? Well, what do you think?
I screamed like a boy.
And then she told me she's gotten in 3 accidents and she wasn't driving in either of them, any of them.
Well,
And then there's a 4th one where I was driving.
well, you survived.
I did. I did have to tell him to slow down. Please.
Another day ready to oh, I'm looking for my glove. To make some grain. I wanted to say make some hay, but it's definitely way too cold for that. Avery is again in the semi. I'm in the scale house. I was looking for my glove. I could only find one. It's like 20 something degrees today, so yikes. But yeah, hammer down today is the name of the game this week. We really want to wrap up. We have, I think, like I said earlier in the video, like maybe a week left, give or take, depending on all the things that are going on. So let's get at her. We flipped a switch and now Mason's in the semi.
Yep.
And he didn't even know when to stop. What an amateur.
Rookie move.
Amateur hour right now, I guess.
It's all Emily's fault. She didn't tell me when to stop.
You should just know.
Oh, I should just know.
Yeah, you should have the instinct to stop.
Uh-huh.
Why aren't you in the combine?
I don't know.
You wanted to change the scenery or what?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Mason hopped in the semi today. Kind of switch jobs. I don't run the combine too often. Maybe once a week. But that's enough for me. In a pretty good sized field here. So we're shucking the loads out, chucking them out, and sample's nice and clean too. Kind of hard to tell from here. Well, got kicked out of the combine by Avery. Dumping on the go now. I got lunch. This is why it's nice to have a track combine. It pretty much goes through whatever you want it to. This is some really soft peat marsh. Some pretty actually terrible corn in it, but we're getting what we can get. We've been stuck in this field plenty of times, and it's actually pretty wet down here right now, but this track combine just goes right through. You can see there's standing water right there. I don't even bring the grain carts in here. I'm making them wait out by the dryer spot here. Got a little bit of wind damage all here. See the rows are kind of twisted up. and all of a sudden there you'll have some nice standing rows, and then it's getting better as we go up the valley, it seems to be, but get her done anyway. Well, a little far away, but both the carts are full, the other combine's full, and I'm full too, so when we're waiting I like to hop out and look in the field just to make sure that nothing's getting away from me here. Kind of check the machine out, look in between the rows, see a few kernels there. Obviously that's out of the head because that's before the back of the machine. Getting pretty dry, so it's kind of inevitable you're gonna have a little bit of head loss. Kind of walk behind the machine here. I find it the easiest to look for corn in this right next to the row over here, so you know, a couple kind of here and there. There's one there, you know, a little bit of corn coming out the back, but really not too bad for, I guess, our standards. Not much at all, actually. So, take a little peek, stretch the legs, check her out. In some pretty good corn here, so cranking the loads out. Nice clean sample. This drier corn is kind of where these combines are designed to be ran in. They do a pretty nice job in this dry corn. You know, you can cruise right along, and they like to put out the loads when it starts getting wetter, you know, 25%. Then they struggle a little more. You got to slow down quite a bit, but this is what they're designed to do. So they're running good now. Later in the season, we kind of pick up a little bit of speed. That helps get things done. So I don't know if something happened back at the grain facility or not. I'm kind of surprised Mason's, I think he's the next load coming back. So hopefully nothing's broke. Either that or maybe we've got a lot of, we're getting kind of full at the grain facility, so they're hauling a lot of loads of dry corn out. So if, you know, they're kind of the priority right now when you get to the grain facility. If some dry trucks are there, we like to get them loaded and get them on the road. Otherwise, eventually, it won't be long and we'll be full, and then we're going to have to park the combines to get some dry corn out. So we don't want to do that. So I'm guessing that probably 4, 5, 6 empty trucks pulled in to get loaded with dry corn and haul it out. So Mason will jump up on the overheads and help him load some loads out, and then he'll get empty and come back. I would assume he'd be here any minute, but we'll see.
Mason, now that you're experiencing hauling in here, how's the food situation compared to when you're in the field?
Well, I'm not hungry, so way better.
And you get our special dips and stuff that you guys don't get in the field.
Yeah. What a rough life being in here, huh?
It's so rough.
Yeah. Right. So dumb.
Well, would you look at that? Avery's able to be unloaded again.
Well, that's about it for a Monday. Got this farm done. It's only probably 6:30, but gonna call it a night. Gets dark so early nowadays that gets to be a pain opening up fields in the dark. So we got all our heads off the combines and blown off for the night. So we're ready to move in the morning, but I don't know. They're calling for a chance of snow tonight, so we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow, I guess.
All right, I think we're gonna call it on this video. It's like 8:15 p.m., 8:28 p.m. I'm still at the scale house. I know Avery is at home lounging on the couch probably, and I'm sure he hasn't made me dinner. But we have some other people hauling in corn. We wrapped up earlier this evening, but other people are hauling corn into us. I know it looks like you haven't really moved a muscle today, but I promise you I have. Actually, I should see how many steps I've gotten in today. 11,674 steps, it says. Not too shabby of a day, if I do say so myself. Anywho, big thanks to you guys for watching this video and for any likes, subscribes, all the things. If you haven't done that, be sure to. Turn your notification bell on so you know when we post a new video. I'm trying to upload new videos every Tuesday, sometimes it's Wednesday, but every Tuesday and Friday, so stay tuned for all of that. Harvest is almost done. I want you guys to comment if you made it this far, if you think in the next video we will have wrapped up harvest or not. I am hoping next video will be the last of our harvest, but not really sure. Anywho, again, thanks for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you, and have a great night. See you next time.